the Death from Above story is a well-documented one after bursting into the scene with the excellent You're a Woman, I'm a Machine in 2004 and touring arenas with Nine Inch Nails, Queen of the Stone Age. Sébastien and Jesse are now here with us in Baie Saint-Paul for the Festif. First of all, guys, how are you?
So good.
Pas mal.
First time in Baie Saint-Paul?
Oui, c'est la première fois à Saint. Am I saying Baie Saint-Paul? Am I saying this stuff right? Look at me. I'm trying. I'm the guy who doesn't speak French, and I'm gonna do my best.
You answer in Hindi instead.
I heard. Is it true that there's a lot of agriculture here? Is it true that you are both farmers?
Yes, I am a farmer. That is true.
What do you grow? Like animals, opium, plants? I don't know.
I did look into getting those poppy seeds, but they're harder to get than you would think. But I think they might grow just fine. I have to compare my climate to Afghanistan. But I don't know. I'll go. Yeah, then I'll get invaded by America. Yeah, I have cattle and I have poultry and I have crops. Yeah.
Nice. And you?
I have a big house with a big garden, so I spend a lot of time in the dirt, but I don't have any animals to take care of.
Definitely, you grow a lot of great punk rock music. Is it the first time that you're gonna play in a sandpit?
Yeah. I mean, the closest thing is we played. We were playing in Primavera Festival in Barcelona, and we were playing basically on the beach. It was a big stage, and my drum equipment was shaking around because the stage was kind of shaky, and we asked for sandbags, which is a technical item that people have, and they're these big canvas bags full of sand. They didn't have that, so they just went down to the beach and shoveled sand into a garbage bag and then put a plastic garbage bag on top of metal gear, and it obviously split open.
Were there skeleton in the sand?
There was fish bones and old coins. Yeah.
What is the craziest thing that happened to you in a show? Anything can happen tonight.
A guy was crowd surfing and then he fell on the edge of a barricade and he cut his back like a 20-inch.
In Australia?
Yeah.
No, he didn't fall on his back. He was crowd surfing and he was pushed. We were playing in a room with a low ceiling and he was pushed up against a light fixture. It was a chandelier, and the cchandelier glass broke and his back ripped open.
And he came to the next show and showed us the scar, and it was like his whole back.
Yeah.
And I'm surprised he came back.
Yeah. Surprised he's alive. Yeah. He lost a lot of blood that night.
He's got free tickets for life.
Yeah.
Last year you have released the excellent Is for Lovers. What do you want to explore musically with this album that you didn't have the chance before?
I don't know. There was an idea that because we're just bass and drums, I wanted to have more of like a breakbeat sound, almost approaching rap music sometimes. So I approached the production a little bit like that, but also there's a sound that I'm trying to achieve with this band that I don't know if I've nailed yet, but it's to make a metal record that sounds like the Beatles. Because some metal production, I just wish it had been produced that way. Yeah. So we might try that.
I always dream that we could have like a Cannibal Corpse record, but recorded by the Kinks. Yeah. Like, what would it sound? Because it would sound crazy, and you'd hear everything that was happening.
You just released the single "Love Letters." Who are your secret crush musically right now? What are you listening to?
Ooh, secret musical crush. My goodness. Actually, also more. There's a Haitian guy from New Jersey called Mak Hami, and I think he's just a genius, and he doesn't have any press before a record, so he'll just he released a record like a week and a half ago, I think, and I was just like, oh, and there's a new album. He just does it all the time, and they're always great.
If you have a love letter to write to your fans, what would it say?
Thank you for being a friend.
And in French, your French or Canadian fans?
Merci d'être notre ami.
If I give you a magic power, and you can take credits for any song in the world, past, present, what would it be?
Just What I Needed by the Cars.
And you?
You gotta think bigger than that. I'm going straight to Thriller. Thriller is mine. Yeah, I made Thriller. That was all me, and I'm just waiting for the check. You know,
Did you prepare the same way for like a big festival, like a big arena festival, than a little cool festival like the Festif? Is it the same approach for you? Yeah.
Every show we approach it the same way. We just try to do a great show. So if it's in front of 13 people or 13,000 people, it's the same approach.
Everyone gets Coachella, Glastonbury from us. That's also true of playing in a club, to be honest. Like our band doesn't take up a whole stage generally, right? Like we don't even, and so if we're playing on a giant stage, we still set up exactly the same. There's just a lot of empty space.
But I heard there's a good smoke machine in the pit of sand tonight, the sand pit tonight.
Is that just going to be people kicking the sand around and a slight breeze?
We did play in a baseball diamond one time at Intonation Fest in Chicago, which is now Pitchfork Fest. And we played in a baseball diamond. It was just that red dust was just being kicked. The whole mosh pit, I was trying to sing with like this cloud of red dust in my face.
It took me like a week to get the sand out of all the gear. There was sand in everything.
That's from above, Sébastien, Jesse. Have fun, and you're gonna kick some ass tonight.
Definitely. Merci beaucoup. Thank you.
Thank you.
You have the last word for your in French.
I mean, ask me a question. What's the last word? Le dernier mot. Bon appétit. Ça marche?
That's good.
Caisse de son.com